So this just came in the mail today, and I'm very excited for what it is. Now, this person used packing peanuts, so that's a little suspicious. But anyways, let's see. Alright, I'll grab this first. Luckily, everything is all packed. Ah! Everything is packaged well. Got an official Nintendo AC adapter. RCA composite cord. Well, actually, this is the version that is compatible with the Super Nintendo, because it has this port on it. And then once I take out this thing, you'll probably know what it is. This is the dog bone controller for the NES. It does feel better than a normal one, but you probably already know the weird button arrangement is on a slant like this, instead of being like that, like that. This is like on the Super Nintendo, but for some reason it's like this. Not bad, but what's in here is going to be pretty amazing. Still checking, everything's out of here. Okay. We appreciate your business. 5-star feedback. Our goal is to earn your 5-star, 100% feedback. Well, let's see. There it is. Okay. Ooh, the NES top loader, also known as the 101 model. So, for those of you who don't know, let me put that down. Let me put this on the side. So, the NES 101 model, also known as the top loader, is a revision of the original Nintendo Entertainment System, because everyone has mentioned numerous times that the original front-loading toaster NES had a lot of faults and problems, including the faulty pin connector, where you have to like push down on the games, causing them to bend in the process, and the fact that if your games aren't clean, then you'll have to keep fiddling around with it in the system. So Nintendo is aware of that. So what they did was make this thing a more, I guess sleek, kind of, but a more smaller, more reliable revision or version of the NES. But one thing that everyone complains about this system is that it only has RF ports, or radio frequency, while the NES, the original model, had both RCA and RF, while everyone mostly used the composite ports because it had better video and audio quality. So you might think, oh, then what's the point of getting the top loader? Well, I threw some extra money in. That's right, this is an AV modded top loader. Still has the same bottom, still has the same cartridge slot and the power and reset. I think this one also has yep, it has an LED as well to let you know that the system is on. But it's AV modded. That's where this comes in. So you plug this, which is the same as the Super Nintendo ports, you plug this in and it's RCA. Because I didn't feel like getting a normal top loader where it was stuck with the RF because I don't even have any CRTs in my house. I only have modern HD TVs, but luckily the one that I use for gaming does have composite ports, so luckily I can still use retro systems on the TV, and it's nice to have a more reliable NES model with better video and audio quality. So I'm gonna hook it up, I'm gonna test some games on it, and once I finish testing, I will give my final thoughts. So I'll see you then. Alright, so I just finished testing the AV modded top loader, and I gotta say, it works really, really well. I haven't really had any problems with putting games in and out. They worked first try. I'd say, like, I tested multiple games, and a lot of them worked on the first try. What was weird is when I tried out... Here, let me have it. When I tried out Popeye, which I'm pretty sure I cleaned, it didn't work for some reason. And I tried it out. I remember cleaning it, but I guess it just didn't work. One thing that kind of scares me about the top loader is its tight grip. Like, I put a game in and then it locks in, which is good. I can tell when a game will work if it has like a good lock in, like a tight grip. But when I go to take it out, it does take like a lot of force, not too much force, but it does take some force to pull the game out. And I keep getting worried if like either the game, like the ROM itself will get like stuck in here, or like if I like pull something out from the top loader. But I guess that's what's supposed to happen. Another gripe is the dog bone controller. Now, I like the raised A and B buttons. These are really good. It's the D-pad that ruins it for me because it is super, super stiff. Now, for anyone who owns a dog bone controller, please tell me if your D-pad is also stiff. and if it's not just me, or if it actually like works really well. But on mine, it's like really stiff. Like when I tried putting in the Konami code when I played Contra, it wouldn't work. Like I've put in the Contra code so many times, but or the Konami code. And when I tried it on the dog bone controller, it just wouldn't work because I assume when I do a certain like register like down, I'm assuming it means like down and right because of how sticky and stiff the D-pad is. So probably not going to use that. I'm probably going to stick with a regular NES controller. But in terms of performance, the top loader did very well. It does work, and the AV really makes a difference. I didn't see any jail bars that you'd see if you used a normal one with RF. And the sounds just like my regular NES right there. So overall, really good. This mod was done by an eBay store, and the profile is called the Nintendo Nerd, and it's also called I believe it's called Mods Daddy Systems. I don't know. I'll put the name like on the bottom. But the username is also the Nintendo Nerd, and they were the ones who made this mod. So if you want to get a good AV modded top loader, go for that store. They also have a bunch of refurbished and restored regular NES systems with all the hookups, controllers, and everything. And there's even some with like bundles that you can get like 3 to like 6 games as well as your system. So check out the Nintendo Nerd on eBay. That's where I got this top loader from, and I'll definitely be playing my games with the top loader now. I still love my NES. I'm not going to get rid of it. It's probably going to be a display thing now. But yeah, top loader gets my vote. So thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And game on.